All right, Shalom. First and foremost, on the beginning, I give it all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Rakwakadash, the Balana City elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, and salutations to your four electors out there pushing and laboring in this truth with wholehearted sincerity. I already make the blessing of election be upon your houses. All right, this lesson, all right, is going to be, on a vision I had of spiritual powers. All right, this is a vision I had, a couple of days ago, a couple of nights ago, right? I just been, meditating on it, and, I just want to do, a lesson on it, right? Speaking on that vision I had. And, this ain't going to be, too long of a lesson. I only got really one preset I wanted to pull out, but, just going to get straight into it, all right? So, in this vision, all right, in this vision that I had, I was by myself, and, I was walking through a parking garage. And I guess, I don't know where I was going. I assume, I was probably just heading to my car, right, getting ready to leave from where I was. And as I'm, walking through the doors, the stairwell doors in the parking garage, to hit the floor where I was heading to, I was passing by a group of Jakes, right? And these was like 2/3 Jakes, right? Up to no good, just your basic, 2/3 niggas, right? It was about two, three, maybe four of them. And, I seen them. I paid them no attention, mind my own business, and I kept on walking, right? And as I'm walking, I felt like I had, somebody like real close behind me. So I turned around and I see one of the Jakes was behind me, and he was trying to play around like he was gonna hit me, like his hand was cocked back. His hand was caught back like he was gonna swing at me. And then when I turned and caught him doing that, he stopped and then tried to play it out like he wasn't gonna do nothing, right? And I'm like, damn, I said something. I'm like, yo, what's up with you? Like, what's your problem? Like, you feel me? I'm just minding my own business, right? Basically, right? So, I continue to say that, and then one of the other boys came up and tried to, try to be on some rah-rah type stuff, right? He was like, I can't quite remember exactly the words to exactly how it went, but it was basically to the point like, man, you don't want no problems, man. Woo, we'll beat your ass, blase, blase. And then one of the other boys I was with them was like, hey man, leave him alone. He's not doing nothing, mind his own business, right? Speaking on me, right? And me, I'm standing firm. I'm like, man, man, leave me the fuck alone. Blase, blase. I'm not doing nothing wrong. I'm minding my own business. I'm standing firm, right? Long story short, right? After, me standing firm and they see I didn't back down, I still firm, right? One of them pulled out like a gun out of nowhere. I put out a big ass like rifle style gun, right? And I seen that and I was like, oh shit. And then he pointed at me, so I started moving, like running, moving out the way. So I ran down behind his car, right? Ran down behind his car, and then I looked to my left, right, while I'm ducked behind his car, and they all, take a position behind cars, like getting ready to shoot at me. And I ducked behind his car, and I look to my left, and I see like someone, they threw me a sword. I'm like, okay. So I took the sword, and, I just got to work with it. I'm like, boom, 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 boom. I'm taking them all out one by one with the sword, right? And they fell down, right? So I'm walking up to them with the sword, and I'm like, man, I'm about to finish these niggas, man. So I'm walking up to them with the sword, and then it hit me in my head. I'm like, man, I don't even need this sword, man. I got the Lord. So I just threw the sword on the ground, and I just jumped up in the sky, right? I just jumped up in the air inside the parking garage, and I just started flying, right? I started flying. And all four of them, 3 or 4 of them laying down on the ground, and I'm looking from aerial point of view, looking down, them flying, and I'm like, like, you feel me, like awesome, like Dragon Ball Z, like powering up. And then when I realized I was flying, I was like, oh shit, I panicked and I got scared, and then I fell back down on the floor, and I was like, whoa. And then I jumped up again, and I started flying again. And I was just so much shocked that I started flying that when I panicked, I just fell down. And then I woke up out that dream. I woke up out that vision, man. But hey, man, that vision was so vivid. It was so vivid that when I woke up, I truly felt like I was able to fly. Like I truly felt it. Like it was so vivid. Like I felt the power, man. Right? And Lord willing, us as laboring this truth, and we are part of that number to receive these spiritual powers, man. All right, but that was just, my vision on spiritual powers, right? You feel me? Because Jake had the sword. He was doing what it do with the sword. But in the dream, I realized I didn't need the sword. So when I threw the sword away, Jake was able to fly in the dream, man. Right? They were able to fly in the dream. Right? And don't be surprised. That's the same thing that happened to us anytime we coming into, man. You're going to have a sword. You may have a type of weapon, whatever. And you're not going to even need it. Right? You're not going to even need it. Even if you do use it or whatever, you won't even need it, man. The Lord could put those spiritual powers on you, man. All right? But, that was my vision that I had of spiritual powers, man. That was about, a couple nights ago. Right? And I wanted to pull this out in Isaiah, the 40th chapter. All right? And I'm going to start at verse 28. And it reads, hast thou not known, hast thou not heard that the everlasting power, the Lord Yahweh, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainted not, neither is weary. There is no searching of his understanding. He giveth power to the faint, and to whom that have no might, he increaseth strength. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that shall wait upon the Lord Yahweh shall renew their strengths. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint, man. They said we shall mount up with wings like eagles, man. Right? So flying, being able to fly is going to happen, man. All right? That's a form of spiritual powers, man. That spiritual power, being able to fly, is going to happen, man. All right? And the Lord is going to bestow that upon his elect, man. All right? The Lord's going to bestow that upon his elect, man. And Lord willing, we are a part of that elect number, man. All right? And I wholeheartedly believe that the Lord is going to bestow spiritual powers of flight, spiritual powers of strength, all different forms of spiritual powers upon his elect men. And I wholeheartedly believe that, man. All right? It's coming, man. It's coming. As we see the times that we are in, we getting closer and closer to the end, man. All right? Closer and closer to the end, man. All right, so we just gotta keep on laboring, keep on enduring, keep on going hard, finishing through the finish line, man. All right, any type of sport, any type of running sport, or anything, man. You running in the race, man. No matter how tired you are, you gotta finish strong, right? You gotta finish strong. Even football, you gotta finish that fourth quarter strong. Basketball, end that fourth quarter strong, man. We are in the fourth quarter, and we gotta finish strong. All right. But, that was, pretty much, the lesson wasn't too long, just a vision I had on spiritual power, spiritual power of flight. All right, and Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. All right, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakadash, the belongs to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who rule well, and so attention to the hopeful elect that is out there pushing and laboring in his truth with wholehearted sincerity. And may the blessed election be upon your household. And until next time, shalom and a ball. Kwame Shalom.